That's good for a first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They run with Hunt. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield, and he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll run it here with Hunt. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Mayfield. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 33.
At the 33-yard line.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt, 33 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Returning it, Johnson. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Allen off the play fake. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. On play action, Allen out to his left. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. On 3rd down, it's Gibson. There he goes left side, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson 64 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Got a man. That's Rashard Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Mayfield with it once more. Open man is Higgins. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Mayfield now from the 50. Forced out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he completes it to Hunt.
Mayfield's pass.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the 1st. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Browns 7.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Throwing, Mayfield. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And he's got this down to the 35. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a 1st down. Jimmy Moreland there on the stop.
The ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, Mayfield. This pass complete to Higgins. And they'll get this down to the 10. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
4.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9. Brings up
on 2nd down now. It's Hunt. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Kareem Hunt with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Washington will take over 1st and 10. At their own
out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
at the 29-yard line.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
On second down, it's Gibson. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's third.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that is incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 31 yards there and a first down. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine Donovan Peoples-Jones. And it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Going deep here for Landry. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry, 49 yards. And once again, the Browns are back in front. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Yo, my bad, fellas.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
Yeah, bro. Playing this shitty boy.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone
I'm not doing
down
nothing
to a
too
knee
special.
at the 25. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
6-yard line.
On play action, Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Not much there, only a yard.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 23.
What's going on?
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first,
he ran a comeback.
2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
The route was a comeback.
Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. That catch good for only a couple. He'll have a first down inside the 10.
Don't give him away touchdowns to make this game, bro. You should have realized that. Answer this. Answer this. Are you going to win the game? 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 Yes or no?
Washington has tied the ball game with the extra point still to come. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Funny thing about that,
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Then he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Off to Thomas on the left side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a second straight play. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
nowhere, buddy, nowhere. Can't even score on the 6. Can't even score.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. This is Hunt. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half, Mayfield. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And that'll be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Right down their throat.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
What?
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find the spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Andrew Sendejo on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
play action. Now it's Allen.
14-yard line.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
They could be happy when they
A good
score,
tight end is a
bro.
heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches.
Bro, you're not going to win this game, bro. I'm letting you,
Sometimes it
bro.
works against a smaller defensive back.
Bro,
But when
I'm
they
letting
find
you.
it, they
Just
go
so you
to
can
it,
be all
and it
giggly
often
and
results
laughing,
in
bro.
touchdowns.
Yes, bro. Honestly, yes.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
I am not trying, bro.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Browns drive about to get started. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. On 1st down, Hunt. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13. Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Well, the screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down. They run for it with Hunt, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
I don't understand.
Couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Throwing now is Allen. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, but it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. On 3rd down, Allen. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
Pause it.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other. And it
All right, let go. Let go.
Just lock people down.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his... And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off by Ron Darby. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
No, stop.
And his throw's going to be
Don't shit the bed now, brother.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now Allen to throw. To throw on 3rd down. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Now he'll run on the ball. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Browns' 30.
Off-play action. Allen steps away. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll run on 1st down. Gibson.
Wow.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now up to 14.
You make it
Catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's going to be out of bounds not before he takes it inside the 40. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Over the middle to Beckham. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That will go for 21 yards. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have come back with a score.
Cody Parkey lining up for the extra point.
See, it seemed like they were so focused. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. From the 10. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
On play action, Allen. Rush coming, and he's taken down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Washington on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes. B.J. Goodson coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Slings this deep from McLaurin, and it's knocked away and incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and now it's 3rd down. Washington on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 17. To his right. And this is going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
2-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And nice yardage right off the bat here as he's up to about the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They go play action. Mayfield. That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. What I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
Makes this Washington 41, 26.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick-6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good... And my goodness, another interception. Yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Call it a loss of 8 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Allen. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. From the gun, Mayfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
1st and 10 at the 24.
First down, Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Mayfield completes it to Higgins. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
7.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. He finds Beckham complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
The 2-yard line.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and goal, Mayfield. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Here we go. The Browns will go for 2. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Now here's Johnson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now there's under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down now, it's Gibson, and he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. They'll get 4 back there on the run, but now they're looking up at a 3rd and 12 situation.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd
and play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. He finds an opening past the 40. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across